Hello and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships.
Oh, the
What?
battleship I want.
that's that's a suspiciously American camo. Hold on, wait. I think this means I have to redo the intro. Hold on. Howdy, y'all. You guys want to go to some McDonald's and go watch some baseball, and then drive our NASCARs home?
So basically,
I'm so terrible. Is that what Americans do?
in the genre.
You know, the funny part is in France, McDonald's is like the number one fast food restaurant. So I kind of shot myself in the foot there. um. Well, anyway, I guess I'll see myself out. Nice. Ooh, Warspite Black sailing by for scale. So this is a tier 5 match, I believe. Capture the base. We are in the American gunboat destroyer, the Mahan. I think this is probably my best game in the Mahan. Not to say it's a bad ship. It's okay. It's alright. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so this is a tier 5 match. We are top tier, so tier 5. This is a division. I am in a division with Let's Go Pens, as always. But I decided to turn this one into a post-replay commentary. Oops, spotted by the guide. Okay. So like I said, this ship is okay. One of the areas it does not excel at is the concealment. So with a full concealment build, camouflage, Jersey Swirsky, Bay, and all of the other modifications and perks, you can get the concealment of this down to 5.7 kilometers. In this video, I only have it down to, I think, 6.1, because this was before I unlocked Jersey Swirsky. No, I think that's it. Just Jersey Swirsky. So I had it down to like 6.1, something like that. So you will get outspotted by pretty much everything except for the Gnevny. Even a full Gnevny concealment build will not get you not get you as far down as I am now. So you'll get outspotted by pretty much everything. You will, however, pretty much win a gunfight with everything. I think the only destroyer that will really have a chance is the Gepard, because Gepard gets the reload booster. So reload booster Gepard will absolutely wreck you. You will die instantly. Not instantly, but you'll get shredded. But base reload on this destroyer, 4 seconds. I'm running Observant Rage and 1,000 cuts. I've gotten it down to 3.4 seconds. So already, I mean, even without those perks, we are already outgunning everything just by rate of fire. So this is a pretty dangerous gunboat. However, the high explosive damage is, it's not terrible, but it's nowhere near the best in class. It's 1800 base, which is the lowest high explosive damage of all tier 5 destroyers. But considering the fact that they all pretty much sit in that 1800 to 2000 range, I don't really see that as, that bad, considering the fact that you're, winning on rate of fire to all of them. The Warspite ruining his perfectly nice black camo. What a shame. YOLOing it into a group of, let's see, 2 battleships, a cruiser, and a destroyer. 2 destroyers, actually. No, wait. Just one. The gate's dead. Okay. So the guns are the selling point on this ship. Now, what's bad about this ship? Well, I wouldn't say this ship does anything bad. It sits kind of near middle of the pack everything. It can achieve a speed with a flag and engine boost. Or hold on. Base speed is 35. With a flag and engine boost, you can get it up to like 37. 37.5, I believe. So the base speed on this destroyer actually is also the slowest of all Tier 5 battleships, just like the HE damage. But you are quite maneuverable. Your turning circle... Ooh, good torpedo hit on the Ismail. Your turning circle is fairly decent, considering the fact that you aren't moving as fast as other destroyers might be. Like, you're not like a brick in the water like the Gaeta, or you don't take several postcodes to maneuver like the Shepard or the Gnevny. It's decent. Another torpedo hit. Not sure who that was on, though. So you're not the fastest. You're actually the slowest. The torpedoes are meh. They only have a range of 6.4 kilometers once you upgrade them. And like I said, full concealment without Szursky, because not everyone has him. You will only get that down to about 6.0. There's a kill on the Ismail. That's my first of the game, sitting at 50k damage. So, what was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. Do I have ADHD? ADD? Am I just dumb? The torpedoes, yes. I just saw the random torpedoes I launched at the Farragut. Is he gonna eat what? The torpedoes, if you only have the 6.1k range or the 6.0k range, I can't remember exactly what it is, you only have a 400 meter window to launch torpedoes. Which means if you're doing like I'm doing now and you are fighting a kiting withdrawal, kind of like a kiting light or heavy cruiser would do, the torpedoes can be quite potent because they do have a speed of 64 knots. And if a ship is chasing you, then you increase that speed by the relative chase speed of the ship. So if something is chasing you at 35 knots and your torpedoes go 64 knots, then they are increasing that by 35 knots, which means your torpedoes have a relative speed of about, 95 knots? Guys, I'm a huge math nerd. Oh, and pens in the Pensacola goes down. I set that smoke screen for 2 reasons. A, so I can disengage from the Farragut, and B, so I could hopefully maybe cover him from those 2 battleships and that cruiser. Now the 1 battleship, 1 cruiser. That did not work. So the torpedoes are meh. Like I said, the speed is pretty good. You do get 15 of them. 5 in each launcher, 3 launchers. You get 1 centerline launcher and 2 on each side of the ship. So you can launch 10 from one side and 5 from the other. So running a rudder shift build on a destroyer like this isn't too bad. But see, this is what I'm talking about now. The Arizona's chasing me, and even with the short range of these torpedoes, they're not incredibly short like the Russian gunboat destroyers, but even so, I am still struggling to launch these torpedoes. Any other destroyer like a Gaeta or an Icarus would have been able to launch those torpedoes minutes ago. So you're not the fastest. Your torpedoes are okay. The range sucks, but everything else is fine. The reload's a bit garbage. You maneuver okay. Your guns have a great reload, but your high explosive output is lowest in class, but all of them sit within roughly the same range, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. You are... Even so, though, you can fit this ship out to be pretty much anything you want, and it will perform fine. Again, you just have to, as long as you can get past the short torpedo ranges on this ship and the somewhat slower reload on the ship, you can kit it out to be a fairly potent gunboat. That was 4 torpedoes, my bad. So you get 12, not 15. I apologize. I literally just talked about how I'm a math nerd and I fucked that up. So yeah, you can kit it out to be a gunboat if you slap Observant Rage and 1,000 cuts on there, get that reload down to below 3.5 seconds, and then use your inspirations to increase your destroyer HE high explosive output. You can bump the high explosive up to above 2,000. Your concealment will hurt, but it will be a fairly potent gunboat. You can counteract the poor concealment with using something like Perceptive or Twist and Track. Twist and Track will help out the traverse speed of the guns. The traverse speed of the guns isn't bad, but even better traverse speed will not help you. Perceptive might be more helpful though, because with your bad concealment, it will nerf the incoming damage to your DD. So yeah, use whatever you like. But right now we're sitting at 70k damage. It's a 2 versus 3, and we are winning, but just barely. But once the Arizona enters the cap, we will cease to have points income. So we've got just over 2.5 minutes left. So we've got to kill this Arizona. And then kill one more of their cruisers and we will be in the lead. However, we don't know where any of their cruisers are. Okay. So New York dies to Arizona, and Arizona dodged the torpedoes I sent. He is flooding though. Is he flooding? Yes, we are taking flooding damage. Well, we were anyway. He demiconed, it looks like. It also looks like he's going to dodge that torpedo. Yes, he is going to dodge that. Okay, so we could gun him down, but I don't know where their cruisers are. So I feel like we could gun him down, set him on fire, and that will be the end of it. But we don't know where their cruisers are. I don't want to risk any of them popping up and absolutely blapping me, because I only have 3,600 health. Also, if he hits me, one solid salvo will end me. If not end me, it will severely cripple me to the point where I cannot take on another cruiser. I'm all out of smokes. Smoke won't do me any good, because if I smoke up to shoot, I will not be able to see him. So we are forced to kind of just stay at length and torpedo him. I could get in the cap. Realistically, I don't know why I'm not getting into the cap. I think I was just scared that he would be sailing towards me, and now that I see him sailing away, I am turning into the cap. 1 minute left. Torpedoes run out of range. He knows I'm a Mahan. He's eaten multiple of my torpedoes, and I'm the only destroyer left. He knows I'm a Mahan. He knows as long as he stays outside of 6.5 kilometers, he is safe from torpedoes. So with 30 seconds left, the Grafspee and Arizona, rather low health, but 2 versus 1 with this amount of health is not favorable. So 20 seconds left now. I do contest the base, but It is too late. This looks like it will be a defeat. Yeah, this definitely will be a defeat. Ooh, come on. Ooh, yeah, okay, now I start opening up. I think just because I can. Yeah. Sad indeed. Very sad. But the Tier 5 American gunboat destroyer, although you can kit it out to be a torpedo boat, and it will perform perfectly fine, with a 92,000 damage, liquidator, 2 kills, 3 defends, 4 floods, and a defeat. Unfortunate, but that is, I think that's my highest damage game in the Mahan. But first place, yep, 1500k damage on the loss. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you next time. Peace.